Okay, this is gonna be my first time motovlogging, and if you can see that over there, beyond the trees, it looks like there's be a storm a coming. From my phone, the app said it'd be the highest chance, like 60% or something like that, and that's gonna be around it's gonna be around 4 o'clock. It is 2 o'clock now, and I think the chance is around like 30%. So I'm hoping. So I'm hoping that that it's not going to actually happen. So I gotta make a run to my I gotta make a run to the school to check out this graduation stuff, because I'm about to graduate this Sunday. So I gotta check that out. But I wanted to get it done today instead of maybe like tomorrow or something like that. So that's what it is. So I'm gonna let my bike warm up, and then get back to y'all after it's done. We'll give it about 5 minutes. All right. So like I said, I gotta go to I have to go to my school. My school's all the way out Owings Mills. That's out in the county. For anybody that's not from Maryland, that's out in the county area. I'm in the city, Baltimore City to be exact. So it's like a 30-minute drive there. I could get there faster in about 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna take the highway 695, but I figured first vlog where I got some from audio and all of that, I should probably do it through the street to get a taste of how the city is. I haven't seen any motovloggers from the actual city. Now, I went to Ramekins' site where he got the map and it shows the different motovloggers around the country. And I think I've seen maybe 2 in Maryland, but both of those people are in the county somewhere. So I guess I'll be the first one, so you can see how high it is here. Alright, so I guess I should start my first motovlog with giving a short idea of how I got started riding, when I got started riding, what I'm riding, all that stuff. So I am riding a Honda CBR 500R. It's a 2013. I got it used I got it this year in 2014. I got my bike at, I think it was May 3rd. I think I got my bike on May 3rd. I had, I don't know, maybe like somewhere around 4,000 miles on it. And so far I've put on, I think I'm around like 1,500 miles, something like that. 1,500 miles. The reason why I started riding is because I wanted to get a motorcycle since I was, I don't know, maybe like 6 or 7. And you know, you get that sort of like a dirt bike fever, especially my age range. You get that dirt bike fever from seeing it in movies and stuff like that, and you want to get a dirt bike. Hearing all the sounds and seeing people doing tricks and stuff like that, especially in this city. When summertime hits, the dirt bikes come out and people start riding. That was the 5th gear. Summertime happens, dirt bikes come out and people start riding around, and it's been going on for quite some time, at least since I was young. So you get that fever riding around a dirt bike, wanting to ride a bike in general. And so I've been wanting to get a motorcycle since I was about 6, 7, somewhere in elementary school. The thing is, I had opportunities to get one. It's just that I've had opportunities because I've owned 2 cars so far. I've had opportunities to get one. I will always forget about it. So when I was younger, before I had a car, I always was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get me a motorcycle. It's gonna be cool. And then when I got older, I got my license and all that. And the first thing I do is I didn't get a car, but I got to use my mother's car. And then when I went to college, first thing pops up is get another car. Now, by that time I totally forgot that I wanted to get a motorcycle. Then, while I was at college, I went down to college in Florida. When I was at college, I met this guy, and he had a motorcycle. He had like a yellow something. I don't know what it was. I think it was a Honda, but I don't know exactly what it was. Especially since back then, I didn't pay attention to the miles or anything like that. So he had a motorcycle, and so I think it was like either the first day of class or the second day of class or something like that. I was like, man, I'm gonna ask this guy because I really want to get a motorcycle. So I see him and I ask him when he's walking out. I say, hey man, when you go to take the test, do you have to have your own motorcycle? Or they provide one with you for you. And so he tells me that you have to have your own motorcycle. And you would think that would pique my interest and all that stuff, but I asked him that one question, especially since I ain't know him. I didn't want to be all up in his business. I asked him that one question and I ended it. That was it. I forgot all about motorcycles again. Granted, he was basically riding his motorcycle to school every day and all that stuff, but I didn't really see him on it. And we actually really cool still to this day. But yeah, I forgot all about it again. So then years go past, I get my second car. And after I get my second car, I have that for like a year or so. think I had it for like a year or so. No. I had it for 2 years. It's going on my 3rd year. This is recent. So as I was going on my 3rd year of having the car, everything was good with it. Parked out in front of my house, which I normally do, right in front of my house. And a guy falls asleep at the wheel. I actually have a video of this story on another page. But the guy falls asleep at the wheel, and he rear ends my car from the left passenger side with enough force to push it out of his brakes, off the parking brakes, into the to the tree that's right beside my house. And that basically destroys the right passenger side door, messes up the axle, all kinds of stuff. So because of that, my car was totaled, and switched to the neutral. And so my car's totaled, and I'm in college again, which is the college that I'm going to go to, ITT Tech. I'm in college again, and there's another guy, once again, that has a motorcycle, but he's not riding it yet. He's, I think it's like wintertime or something like that. So I'm catching the subway back and forth, and he brings up his motorcycle, and he's like, man, I can't wait until the summertime hit, I'm going to be riding a motorcycle. Then he starts talking about a new motorcycle he's going to buy, and all this other stuff. And then I get the fever again, like, man, I wanna finally do this. So basically, make a long story short, I took my some of my total money that I got from the car and put it towards getting the motorcycle. And that's it. You know, the rest of the money was toward like gear. Not all of it completely, but a lot of it was towards gear and the actual MSF course, which I took with Harley Davidson, which is like we're just outside of the city limits. I think it's a little south Baltimore, just out of the city limits. And I took that. It was a 3-day course. I took it with my friend because I told him, like, I needed somebody to take me up there because I didn't have no car, and I didn't want to catch the bus, get there late, whatever. So I needed somebody to drive me, and I told him I was going to take the course, and he's like, man, I always wanted to ride a motorcycle too. And I think his father was giving him a motorcycle at the time. So then I was like, all right, well, you know, let's go there together. Thing cost about $350. Not too bad. Made sure I got my my helmet and some gloves. I had a regular leather jacket that I had, and they said you could wear some jeans and some boots. So I had some ACGs, which is actually popular here. Also, ACGs is all conditioned gear, boots, Nike boots. So I had a pair of those, and I could wear those to the course. But yeah, it was a 3-day course. The first day was all classroom. The second day and the third day was the actual riding course, plus the second day was the riding course, and then the written test, and then the third day was just a little bit more practice on riding, and then the actual riding test. 3 days, like a 9 to 5 type of thing. So he's in there for a while, all day. So took the MSF course. passed it, of course. Actually, was like I was probably the lowest person in the group as far as points is concerned. So to pass the MSF course, you have to. The best grade is a 0, and I got a 6. And I think I was the highest, and if not the highest, then I was like matched up with somebody else. But you know, oh well. Either way, so I got my thing. I got my my certificate for the MSF course. My endorsement, I mean. Took that to the MVA. Got my license. Like a week later, got my bike. And it's cool too because it was only 4,000 miles on it. I probably paid more than I could have got. I'm not a haggler or anything like that, so I don't have any skill in it, and I didn't really try, But I paid $5,800 for it, or at least around $5,800 for it. Let's see what's going to happen right here. He blocked me off. But $5,800 for it. I found out later on, cause I see. There's another thing. It's like I don't really have that much experience, even though I have 2 cars and all. I had 2 cars and all. I don't have that much experience with making sure that what I'm buying is good and checking over motors and all that stuff like that. But I found out later that the bike was dropped. I don't know if it was like, it obviously didn't slide unless they changed the fairings on it. But it definitely was dropped. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't check it over enough, and looked at the mirrors and stuff like that. Like a week later, so that was dropped, which sucks. But it's not that bad anyway. From what I can tell, the bike still runs fine. But once again, this is my first bike, and I ain't got that much experience in it, so it could be really bad. But comparably to the bikes we rode at the MSF course, especially when it comes to the clutch and everything, it's a whole lot better. I also got these clips that were with the bike, and the only thing I did was add on some tape for extra visibility on the rims, red tape. I feel like I'm off course on what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, so I've been riding the bike for about a month now. About that, well, it's getting close to 2 months. Like I said, this is my only transportation, so I'm getting a hell of a lot of experience in, I think, anyway. It took me a while before I decided to hop on the highway. It took me a while before I decided to hop on the streets on heavy traffic. I remember thinking, especially in the MSF course, what am I going to do when I hit hills? I seen a Chase on Two Wheels video about that, or at least he was talking about it for a little bit, about being worried about going up a hill or down a hill, but when you stop and all. I was worried about that. I was worried about a whole lot of stuff. I'll probably talk about that in another video. But that's the reason why I started riding. I finally got my chance, and this time I was going to pass it up. Had enough money for it. Had enough time for it. And I said, you know what? It's time to stop putting this off. Go for it.